Hi, I'm glad you're back. If I cough or sneeze during this conversation, I apologize. I've been sick lately. Some of you may have noticed in my other videos that I've sounded a bit congested, but anyhow, please take a seat. I'm very good, very glad to see that you're back. Um, I know it probably looked like I was reading, but actually I was sitting here thinking. Um, Specifically, what I was thinking about was alchemical laboratories. When I say that, you probably got an image in your mind of much like what you see in the background here, a room with stone or brick walls lit by candlelight and lanterns with dusty ancient tomes of arcane knowledge and gleaming scientific equipment. But that's actually not the sort of laboratory that I had in mind and that I was thinking about. In fact, the laboratory that I was sitting here thinking about has a sink, a shower, or a tub, and a toilet. It's the bathroom. Now, most people normally don't associate the bathroom with alchemy, but it can be a very powerful place for transformation. When I was decorating the home that I bought, each of my rooms had a theme to it. For example, my home office, I tried to make it look like a Victorian explorers guild. And with the guest bathroom, I was starting to run out of ideas. I used to listen to a band called Lard a lot, which members of Ministry with Jello Biafra from the Dead Kennedys. And on the title track of their album, The Power of Lard, there's a line in the song that says, "Every time I take a shit, it's a cosmic experience." So kind of as a very, very obtuse joke, I decided to do the entire guest bathroom in Buddha's as a, again, very obtuse reference to that song, and quite honestly, a joke that probably I only got because it was so obtuse. Um, Anyhow, there is actually a lot of truth in that line if you really think about it. Before we go any further in this discussion, if you are uncomfortable with topics of human waste, then this probably wouldn't be the right fireside chat for you, and that's perfectly okay. No judgment here. So I just wanted to make sure to give you a warning. We will be talking about that here momentarily, but first I would like to start with either the shower or tub. This works either well for either one. This is something I have done for a very long time. And this works so well because the symbolism is already there and deeply ingrained. What do we do when we get into the shower, the bathtub? We are washing off dirt. We are cleaning ourselves of filth, of germs, of anything that basically doesn't serve us and our highest health. So that same concept can be applied to our subconscious and emotional realms. What I do is whenever I'll use the bath, for example, because I love long hot baths, but again, this can be just as easily applied to a shower if showering is your thing. Anyhow, when I'm taking a bath, I like to kind of set the mood a little bit. I'll have some ambient music playing. Dead Can Dance is a favorite one of mine, as well as High Lung. I absolutely love High Lung. Oh my God, they resonate so much with me. Anyhow, I will have some ambient music playing and either the lights entirely off or dimmed down low, perhaps candlelight, maybe some incense. Basically just, anything that helps put me in a spiritual frame of mind. So I've got all that going on, sitting in the tub, and I go to start washing myself. I close my eyes, and as I'm lathering up with the soap or body wash, I'm not seeing it as soap. Rather, I'm seeing myself rubbing white, healing, cleansing light, not just onto my skin, but into my being. I picture this as clearly as I can. When I go to rinse it off, very similar. I see the water carrying away like all the stress and anxieties and worries, just all the negative things which often tend to plague us in our day-to-day existence. And I see the water rinsing all that away with the soap, just taking it away from me, and instead leaving this just gleaming sheen of light over my entire body that is almost like a second skin or spiritual armor. And I feel that penetrating again deep down inside me. When the time is done for when the time comes for the bath to be done, I pull the plug, and I tend to sit there as the water drains, and I focus on the water swirling down the drain, and I envision it taking all that negative stuff just away, and it also going down the drain, out of me, away from me, out of my home. So I think you could probably see the symbolism in that. Similarly, I have so much trouble saying that word. Likewise, when I'm at the sink, say for example, I'm washing my face, the same concept applies. You can, you just do the same thing as you did in the bath, and you just wash away all that stuff that weighs you down. Now on to the toilet, which is why I said some people may be uncomfortable. As we all know, there are basically two bodily functions we handle on the toilet, and both of them work the same way. I won't go into like really graphic detail here, but we all know how human biological waste leaves our system, so I don't feel like I really have to. But anyhow, once again, the symbolism is there. When we eat or drink, our body absorbs all the nutrients that we need out of it. It takes all the good stuff and just infuses our cells with it. And anything that's left over, anything that doesn't, serve our greater health, it leaves the body, to put it gently. Yeah, it leaves the body. And so, how to phrase this? Often when I'm sitting on the toilet, I'll close my eyes as this biological process is happening. And again, similar to the bath, I will picture all that negativity being pushed out of me and leaving my body. Same thing if I'm standing and urinating. Again, the symbology is there. Our mind will, our subconscious mind will just easily grab onto that because we know what the bathroom is for. It's an archetype. So we can not only, physically cleanse ourselves in a restroom, but we can also spiritually and psychologically and emotionally cleanse ourselves. And all it takes is just a few minutes of your time. And with things, maybe not all of us like a shower or bathe every day. I know where I haven't been feeling well. It's been a few days since I've bathed. But all of us use the bathroom pretty much on a daily basis. And that has the repetition built right in that is so important in our spiritual alchemy work to reprogram, our subconsciouses with, these more, positive aspects. Another nice thing about bathroom alchemy is vast majority of the times it's private. I mean, there's no one else in there. You don't have to worry about looking or feeling silly. You can just do your alchemy without any fear or, like nagging insecurities that someone might be watching and judging. So yeah, the bathroom is actually a great alchemical laboratory that is, really often overlooked, maybe because people just don't like to talk about bodily functions for the most part, unless you're a 12-year-old boy like I was, and then you talk about bodily functions all the time. I don't know if you can hear that. We have a lot of snow here today, and so if you hear anything in the background, that's a snow plow going up the road. We live right on a highway. Anyhow, that's neither here nor there. I'm really curious because, I think I said in my introduction to this channel that I want us to learn together. So if you can think of any other ways that spiritual alchemy could be applied in a bathroom setting that haven't been discussed here, please feel free to drop your thoughts in the comments. I would really appreciate it, and I'm always looking for different perspectives. And I mean, we never grow just by grabbing on to how we see the world and never trying to see it any differently. So yeah, I mean, if you have any type of comments you have at all, I would love to hear it. If you find value in these videos, then I just humbly ask that you help support this work by either subscribing, commenting again, or simply liking the video, or sharing it with those you feel might benefit from it. This would really help the work reach more people. Definitely, if you would like to support the work further, then you could also consider purchasing a copy of my book, The Inner Crucible, Arcane Spells and Rites of Spiritual Alchemy. It's basically set up like a modern grimoire with quite a few illustrations to make it a little more interesting. And it has the same type of alchemical rituals that we do here that are stripped away of any mystical or religious trappings and are solely focused on the symbolism of reprogramming the psychic, of reprogramming the subconscious. If not, though, that's fine. I mean, the book could just be considered a companion to these videos. It's definitely not required. I don't believe in any way, shape, or form that spiritual or transformative knowledge should ever be locked behind a paywall. So, all my content will always remain free. Give you a heads up on some of the things to expect with the channel. One of the things I'll be working on soon is it's planned to be, I think, about a 9 or 10 part series. I would have to take a look at my outline and refresh my memory, but it's a multi-video spiritual alchemy course, which will take us through the very first step of identifying what we want to change and guide us through it with each video embracing one of the classical alchemy steps to help us achieve that goal, until in the end we have taken that dull and heavy lead of daily existence and turned it into the gleaming gold of our own highest self. So keep your eyes open for that. I want to thank you again for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to see you at these fireside chats. There will be some, of course, some standalone videos coming up, more alchemical oracle card readings, and more guided meditations. So just keep your eyes open for them. Again, thank you so much for watching these videos. Even if I only reach one person, it means a lot to me. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And as always, walk in peace and light, my friend.